Hello Capricorns, what is up? Welcome to FlavoredVivid. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical with some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career, I pull a spread on your love life, and then I close it out with spirit guide messages. Now, with that said, Capricorns, your theme is heavy is the crown. Okay, we were rewatching Arcane, and in season 2, episode 1, the Undercity attacked. Okay, if you've never seen that show, I highly recommend it. It is so spiritual. It is so, even though it's not, but it is. Like there's just you perceive it through your own lens, I guess. But anyways, I love that show. And Caitlin was passed down the key of wisdom from her mother, and her mother said, "You might question your marriage to the key, but it is your destiny." Capricorns, right now I feel like you are coming into this energy here of you've endured a lot. You've really gone against like the grain, like you're rebelling against societal norms. You are not doing things in traditional ways at this point in time. You've overcome every fucking landscape, every mountain. Arcane was such a good show. Yeah, exactly. Every landscape here, you through all of the seasons, and there were things that you questioned, right? You question, like, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? And that's really normal here, especially when everything around you is screaming at you to do something that the rest of the crowd is doing, to do it like they're doing it. So this could be in regards to your belief systems, your family, your friends, your career, just any choices that you're making, right? And it's just like, well, nobody else, everyone else is being silent. Your politics, right? Everyone else is being silent, but maybe you were choosing to use your platform or be loud about it. That's what makes you different. The heavy is the crown, okay? And there's this energy here of you receiving or you being crowned, or you crowning, like this new you, this new life crowning at this point in time right now. You could definitely be somebody who feels like you are just like self-made, like people just, they purposely misunderstand you. That's the second part of your title. I said, and they're eating their own words. You have somebody here who spreads some sort of lies, they manipulate it, okay? And there's some sort of divine intervention that's coming in to share the truth about a situation. Something that you were involved in, but you weren't. It's not something that you necessarily did. It's something that was done while you weren't in the room to defend yourself, okay? And there is some sort of like karmic balancing, divine justice, whatever you want to call it here, that is happening, okay? Every consequence has or every action has a reaction, and what goes around comes around. And there's something here about accounts being settled. So I'm also hearing not hearing, it says virtual deception here. Seeing is no longer believing. So it's just like you have this deep truth within you where it's like you don't need physical evidence to prove something to you. You just have this higher awareness, and that's part of heavy as the crown as well. It's like other people will end up eating their own words, but you may not necessarily be around for that. There's nothing for you to prove. There's nothing for you to fit in or become more palatable for other people. It's this energy of like, what is false and what is real. I definitely see you guys going through some sort of glow up though, okay? Especially it could be in your finances or something like that. There's something about you that's going to be standing out and receiving more accolades, possibly even attention. It could be something that you write, something that you say, something that you create with published or self-published. You could definitely be an author, a songwriter, any of those types of things may something that you're creating as well. I'm seeing like an Etsy shop. Thank you, Maribel. I appreciate that. But there's something here. It's like you are very much so aligned to your own integrity and your own values. It does not matter what society or other stipulations put on you. It matters what you believe in. And it's not, in a way of like running over other individuals around you. It's in a way of staying centered in your own 0 point field. And I think that's really important. And it's like that long-term standing of you aligning to yourself, you've been doing this, is what's really going to show. It's like other people, they're going to cave, or this, whatever this is, this group, this energy, whatever it may be for you, it's going to cave in on itself because it was never built with true integrity or real structure or foundation. It was built off of like false promises and what other people wanted and trying to fit in and all these other things. It wasn't built in authenticity, like whatever you have created is. I do feel like these could have been individuals that were trying to compete against you or power struggles with you. You could have dealt with a lot of different like power struggles last year. And so now coming into this new energy, everything is changing. You've been practicing a lot of alchemy. You've been learning new ways of moving through old energies or common energies. I'm hearing it's I'm hearing regular energies. I don't really know what that's alluding to for you specifically, but with like regular energy, human energies is what Spirit's saying. I do feel like in regards to your love life right now, there's some of you guys who haven't received some sort of like closure. You're watching a situation closely, or a situation, okay? This could be a situationship as I like to call them, who's like watching you closely. I feel like you become unpredictable in some sort of way, or they're having a hard time predicting what is next, and they're used to being able to like predict you. So you've got somebody hanging by their phone possibly, okay, or hanging onto their phone to like look you up on social media or something like that. This could also be you, where it's like somebody has become unpredictable with you and you like don't know what's happening with that situation. I do see some sort of clarity coming in, but this more so might be just like a final decision in regards to the situation. That clarity might not be a conversation. We'll see kind of what comes out. You also got dream bigger. What you want is already aligned, and then you are a light tap and a truth is right behind that. You also have psychic attack behind that, and then celebrate your hard work. So there could be some sort of jealousy around your energies. That could have been like where all these lies were created. People like to, they don't understand that like one thing that I always consider is that when I am perceiving another person, I recognize that it's from my own lens of perception and it's not who they actually are. I let time prove who they are. And I feel like there's something here about that's happening, whether you're having this awareness about another person, you're like, wow, I got this all wrong, or they're having this awareness about you. It does feel like they're eating their own words, but of course, it can always be flipped in reverse. So take that as it resonates for you, okay? Let's go and see. There's something here about needing more discipline, Capricorns. You're wanting something, but it's going to require more discipline from you. I'm seeing the Nine of Wands here. See, there could be a sense of like exhaustion or feelings of being burnt out. Remember that discipline doesn't require bending over backwards. It just requires consistency. Again, I said this before to you guys, but our brains are not built for success. You have to build your brain for success. Our brains are built for comfort. So I feel like some of you guys are going through this neural like rewiring, okay? You still need more discipline, especially with getting more sleep. Yeah, I definitely get that. And so it's just like following through with what you say that you're going to do. You might be exhausted or tired, in the midst of it, right? And it's so easy to make these excuses, but it's going to feel better. Your brain is going to wire to like feel, wow, I went up or got up and went to the gym when I didn't want to, instead of like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. There's somebody here who's been like really indecisive in situations. And it's like your system is dysregulated. So there is a need for regulation. There is a need for discipline. There is a need for holding yourself accountable, because everything that you want is within reach, but it's really up to you to reach out for it. Okay. So messages, please, for the Capricorn collective. Tell me about heavy is the crown. What was that about? Okay. Yeah, work on what has been spoiled. Exactly. It's like all of this is over, right? All of these old ways of being, thinking, and doing, they're over. They're collapsing, okay? And now it's time for you to like heal, correct past mistakes, make repairs. Again, like maybe you were really disciplined and you kind of fell off a bit, right? It's like start cleaning up any distortion or corruption that has been in your field and restore that balance. Take responsible action, not just for yourself, but for everything around. And it's important do so. I'm gonna be real, like this kind of, it feels, and this isn't going to be for everyone, please, like, don't shoot the messenger here, but this feels like somebody's been a little bit lazy or procrastinating, okay? Get out of that energy. You're going to feel so much better once you do. Your body is going to show you here. There's something about like your body communicating with you once you get out of that energy. It's nothing bad. Again, yeah, great power, but it's like calling your power back to you, stepping into this power. Heavy is the crown, so the crown might be feeling heavy right now. It's like these energies might be feeling heavy on you, or it's like with that psychic attack card there, it could just be, you know, all of the psychological warfare that's happening, you know, ADHD paralysis, exactly. It could be any of these different things, but it's still important to hold yourself responsible, to hold yourself accountable, rather than making these excuses. You know, we all go through these phases. There's no reason to beat yourself up or be like, yeah, I'm not doing shit with my life, I'm a loser. No, we're not saying to like go to one, from one extreme to the other, but we are just being like, yeah, I could definitely show up for myself a little bit more, and that's it. It's that simple. It's like, oh yeah, no, I can recognize that I've been wanting more, but I haven't really been following through with the action to create that. So just correct whatever is needing correcting. Okay, you can be born on the 18th. You can the card number, or the number 18 might be significant to you. Ones or eights. The number 9 might be significant to you. You could be born on the 9th. You could be a life path 9. Okay, any of those may be significant. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Messages please for Capricorns. What do they need to know during this time right now? Thank you. Luxury life. Yeah. Now, the thing about a luxurious life is you could have like a grand trine within your chart. I'm getting something here about a grand trine, okay? Comfortable wealth, indulgence, enjoying rewards because I deserve it. Do you deserve these things? Of course you do. You are worthy, and so, you know, but the thing is like, especially if you have a grand trine in your chart, although the energy comes easier to you, you also have a propensity to be lazier with it. And so there's always that duality there that exists. So somebody here, it's like you've created something for yourself, which is amazing, but now you're getting lazy with it, or you're not following through like you should be on something, okay? Tell me what else we have here. Bag secured, okay? Some of you guys are wanting to increase your income. There's a lot of focus on like income and recognizing how far you've come. Oh, and you've got secret admirer as well. Overall energy, you have bounce back. Okay, so you are in like this like bounce back season, but you have to understand, like, if you don't go running for a while, right, it's you're gonna be exhausted here at first. You're not gonna have the endurance that you necessarily had in the first place. So I do see there's some sort of resilience returning, or a recovering quickly from a situation. I definitely see you having the determination to rise again, and recognizing that other situations outside of you don't have the power to keep you down. And I feel like a lot of people are going to admire that about you. Like, you just don't give up. You don't quit. Like, it doesn't matter what is thrown your way. And that's part of, thank you. That is part of other people eating their own words when it comes to you here. It's just like, you know, they throw things at you. I guess I always provide examples. And the only thing, we'll use my lip color today. I mean, a couple weeks ago, somebody was making fun of my lip color, and I was like, okay, well, I like it. And guess what? I still show up and I still wear it. I don't really care. I don't really care. It's that type of energy here of like, these other people are just sharing from their own, you know, personal limitations. All right, so there's somebody here who's going to be eating their own words. Like, people are real, thank you, Capricorns, people are genuinely realizing that you truly are unbothered, okay? And I feel like that's going to bring forth a lot of different admirers in this situation, okay? They poke, why do we always have that? I don't know, baby. I really don't know. I don't really question other people's motives or agenda. I just ask myself, like, okay, what is important for me to take from this? And if there's nothing important to take from it, then I'm not going to take it. It's like going to a grocery store and buying a bunch of food that you know that you'll never eat or that you don't like. Like, why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. So I personally don't do it. I'm just like, oh yeah, no, okay. Those people are idiots. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me, right? So anyways, there's something here where there's somebody watching you and they really admire you. They're watching you go through like some sort of like low up. I'm hearing back backbone as well. So they're like watching you like step into your power. They're watching you have a strong backbone of like energy of, again, you are resilient here. It doesn't matter what you've been through. Maybe you went through like major losses in life, okay, especially with luxurious life and bag secured. Maybe you were the exact opposite. Maybe you went through poverty and you went through all these different things, and you know, now you're coming on the up and up again, and like your life is turning around. And I'm hearing somebody got a new car. You could be getting a new car, or you recently got a new vehicle. Okay. So there might be something here about that. Congratulations, by the way. That's amazing. But you're achieving your goals. You are accomplishing what you say that you're going to do here. And I do see you getting locked in when it comes to your financial stability, whatever that looks like for you. You got a new Mustang. Congratulations. That's amazing. I love that for you. Thank you for that confirmation. That's awesome. I always love getting new cars. But let's go ahead and see what we have here. Messages, please. Luxurious life, clarify that. Ooh, somebody tried to say that you didn't have it like that. Could have been an Aries. Okay, we do have the Emperor in the reverse, or just somebody who's power struggling against you. Okay, yeah, King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles. But the truth is, like, you are the type of individual where your luxury isn't loud. Capricorn, your luxury isn't loud. Okay, it's like wearing a Chanel jean jacket. It's still a jean jacket. It's not loud. It's not like a fur coat that screams I cost fucking $15,000, right? But it's still designer. That's your energy right now. You are humble or not loud designer. And so it's easy for people to kind of make things up in their head about you. But in all reality, it's all made up. It's a lens of perception, all right? It doesn't have to be loud, just present. Yes, I love that resilient fitness. Dude, to the T. Thank you, Maribel. Yeah. And it's this energy, like King of Pentacles in the reverse and Four of Pentacles, like they think that you don't have it because of that. But that's not the truth. You do have it. You just don't care to show it off. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it is obvious. Look how big that coin is, right? But she's just, you know, she's out in the middle of nowhere with it. It's not like she's in the middle of the center with it, right? Tell me about bag secured. Let's go ahead and move forward. Current energy. Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. It hasn't been easy here. I feel like a lot of you guys have a lot of responsibility. Okay? People won't try to take what they think that you don't have. Exactly. I completely agree. One of my New Year's resolutions, which is just something that I've been practicing over the years, I hardly ever post about my actual life. I just don't. You'll never see me post selfies anymore. I don't really care. I'll go on vacation and you'll never know it. You know, like I don't really care to like share these things personally. But that's because I realize like social media kind of conditioned all of us to like show off everything. And it gave people access to us in a way that is really uncomfortable. Like I would never give these individuals access to my life in reality. Why do I do it online? Online is a reality, right? So I do definitely agree with that. Okay, deleted all social media and life is so peaceful. I love that username. That's amazing. Yeah, no, I didn't delete social media because I do have a business still, but multiple businesses. But yeah, I just don't post. There's restriction. Like what I share is what I want you to know. You know what I mean? And that's it. So yeah, I love that for you Capricorns. But I feel like it's been a lot of hard work getting here. Okay, getting to this point. Some of you guys, you're trying to find how to upkeep a certain life, all right, with the luxurious life, because the Nine of Pentacles represents a luxurious life as well in traditional tarot. It's like you've created a lot for yourself, and then with this Ten of Wands, you might be trying to upkeep something, or give me, yep, exactly, Ace of Wands in the reverse. It's somebody trying to keep up with you. Two of Wands. They're watching from a distance and they're like making plans, okay? Justice card. Could be a Libra or you could have Libra, Queen of Cups here. Somebody trying to like intuitively spy on you. They want to know what's going on with you, but they're not actually getting anything. But that's the thing though, when comparison to others is always going to be a thief of our own destiny, of our own fate. When we're focused on what's going on in another person's lane or another person's car, you're going to crash your own, right? And that's kind of what I'm getting here with this energy. It's Ace of Wands here. It's like they're squandering their own opportunities by trying to keep up with you. They have this like need to secure something before you do, Capricorn. To have something before you do, or to like get something that they think that you want. Five of Cups in the reverse. The thing is, it's not about getting what you want, Capricorn. You already know it's lying to you. You're just like in the right timing, in divine timing. It's like you have this level of detachment, and that's always going to keep you winning. Okay, when we are detached from outcomes, that's how we naturally attract it. But the ones who chase it, baby, those outcomes are going to run faster than you can chase them, right? With the Five of Cups in the reverse, yeah, and the Temperance card, you are approaching things with balance. All right, tell me about Secret Admirer. Capricorns, Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who, they're not making moves. They're not showing you their emotions. So they're not loudly admiring. This is like the... You know when you like read a book and you like start to build like a crush on a character in the book, you know, and it's a fiction, right? It kind of feels like this person's building a crush on you, but silently, based on what they're reading off of you. Four of Wands. 11-11 could be significant. Of course, if you believe in twin flames, wow, Ace of Cups. If you believe in twin flames, this could absolutely be something like that. Of course, we don't really go into that on my channel here, though, because I'm not going to capitalize off of your vulnerability for love. Other readers will, not me, though. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, the Magician. So, I don't know. Somebody feels like they fucked up with you, but they, like, see you in a divine light. They see you in a highlight. Like, they almost put you on a pedestal here, Capricorns. Six of Swords in the reverse, but they don't feel like they can recover from, or like come towards you. Why not? Eight of Cups. You already walked away? They want to know how, there's somebody here, now if this isn't romantic at all, somebody here wants to know how you have so much peace and harmony, like no matter what, like how do you have so much love in your heart for everything? But it's right here on the cards. You follow your own North Star. You follow your energy, okay? You follow like what's meant for you. You have no problem leaving things behind. And they admire that. They admire your ability to like walk away and start over by not letting things keep you down. So yeah, Queen of Cups, they admire the way that you nurture yourself. You stay loving, you stay intuitive here. You listen to your intuition. They love the way that you have self-control, the Empress, and the way that you manifest. Okay? That you, there's this energy about you that really you are giving off, Empress or Emperor. Doesn't matter if you're male, female, or a tree trunk, okay? Your ex from 5 years ago messaged me on WhatsApp and is confessing their love and not married with kids. Oh no! A little too late, huh, Brittany? Man. Well, at least they felt emboldened enough to be able to get that off their chest. I do admire that, even if it is too late and there's nothing that we can do about it, right? I think that shows a growth in character, though, and maybe they felt divinely led to do so. But yeah, there's this energy here. Again, you have somebody admiring your ability to be yourself, honestly, and follow what you know is right for you. That's what they admire. Genuinely. Tell me about bounce back as the overall energy for Capricorns. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Ten of Cups in the upright. Yeah, you've gone through things that were setbacks. You've gone through failure. You know failure very well. You looked failure in the face and you're like, all right, baby, hand in hand, me and you together, one step forward, lift, right, lift, okay? It's just, you don't let things keep you down, and they see you manifesting everything that you've ever wanted. Everything that you wanted. They see the healing. They see you are exactly who you said you were. And they project it onto you. The Star card in the reverse. This could be an Aquarius. Okay. Or somebody who's disappointed that they didn't see your vision. That they didn't see this sooner. For a lot of you guys, this is your own disappointments that you went through. The deep cellular healing you had to go through. And that you've now overcome. Ace of Pentacles. You have some sort of new beginning here. Tangible. It's like a new you. Okay, I don't know why I keep getting this here. There is a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius that is really disappointed that they don't have access to you any longer. You're not accessible. And they want to know what's going on in your life. Okay? Knight of Wands. Could be a fire sign as well, or somebody who impulsively makes decisions and actions, and they're learning a lesson around their impulsivity. The shadow side, they're learning a lesson around their impulsivity, around recognizing that they're not always right, and the only way to remain right all the time is to remain teachable. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they don't have access to you. They might have like sent messages that were returned or something like that. Maybe like emails aren't going through or text messages aren't going through. You probably have this person blocked. Two of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, interesting. Well, I don't know what to say about that, but or why that's really coming up for you to know, Capricorns. But it's, I guess, Spirit just wants you to know, like, people do see your growth. You know, they might not give you your flowers or cheer you on or support you like is needed in the moment. But you never needed their support. They needed your approval. They needed your attention. All right? They needed these things from you. Status upgrade as I'm shuffling out this energy. New achievements, improved social standing, lifestyle elevation, next level. You've already moved on. Vibrationally, they couldn't reach you if they wanted to. It ends up like this, okay? And when you're in the penthouse and they're walking on the street, you're going to have different views in life. And I feel like there was a separation that was necessary so that you could elevate and go where you were meant to go, and they could be where they were meant to be, all right? Whatever that looks like. So you've got somebody eating their own words, but that doesn't mean that this came all easy to you and heavy as the crown. Same thing. You took a lot to the chin, okay? Let's go ahead and get into finances and career and see what's going on for Capricorns right now. Home base. Some of you guys could work from home, okay? You could be remodeling your home, redecorating your home. Possibly new cupboards or something like that. Messages, please. Or carpentry might be significant. What is carpentry? That's like woodworking, right? I believe so. We have networking and connections and then spiritual work, okay? You have glass ceiling as your current energy, Capricorns. And then you have new home, new car, big toy, and shedding. Okay, overall is expansion and growth. Hummingbirds can be significant, butterflies can be significant, spider webs can be significant, or some of you guys might be getting a new home, a new car, a big toy, a motorcycle, a motorhome, a boat. Any of those things count as well. That is showing up in the future energy. Some of you guys are like, that was like a big goal of yours. And once you accomplish it, it's going to be time for you to like set higher goals for yourself. So congratulations there. All right, tell me about networking and connections with spiritual work. We have the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. So there's more confidence in yourself, okay? Or there needs to be. Like, don't be afraid to, like, reach out to like-minded individuals here and working with them. But that is in the recent past energy. So this could have been in the past where it's like somebody could have made you an offer. And it was just like a no-brainer to take this offer, okay? There's a no-brainer to work with this person or know that you guys are aligned with that Eight of Swords in the reverse type of energy. I definitely see you sharing some sort of truth or wisdom, okay? Or it can be in a conduit, a light for other individuals, whatever that may look like. You could be a light for individuals by working in a hospital, by being a tattoo artist, by making candles for others. That's literally a light. You're making light for others, right? Doesn't matter how it shows up. Tell me about glass ceiling, though. What is this about? The World card in the reverse. And the Temperance card. Okay. Call upon the divine to intervene, genuinely. If you feel like you're not being supported in the way that you deserve, call upon the divine. The divine will always, it doesn't matter who withholds their support from you, the divine will always send in who is meant to support you. Okay. That's a lesson I learned a long time ago. Don't let that shit hold you back ever. Just show up anyways. Do it anyways. It doesn't matter. They're going to hate you whether you do it. They're going to hate you whether you don't do it. Just show up. All right. But the divine is working with you. I do feel like there's something here where you feel like you failed at, or you could be feeling a little down about something. What are Capricorns feeling down about right now? What are they feeling like they failed at? Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're definitely feeling down. The Knight of Wands. It's like something that you were passionate about wasn't received well, Capricorns. Nine of Swords in reverse. Spirit's saying, like, don't worry. It's like people didn't want to receive it. They weren't ready to receive it. It doesn't have a reflection on you. What is this in regards to? Give me a little bit more, please. Four of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. It's going to come back around. Don't just give up on it. So let's say that you started something new and you're like, I'm going to start selling pictures of goldfish because I really am passionate about goldfish. Awesome. But then you upload your pictures or your artwork, right? And people don't support you on that. And then you're like, okay, well, maybe I wasn't meant to do this. Capricorn, respectfully, you're ruled by Saturn. You will never experience like overnight success. Not in that way. And I'm not trying to put limitations over you. I'm not. I mean, I'm sure you can, especially depending on all the energies in your chart. But a Capricorn success is slow built. Capricorn success is built through resilience, through never giving up. It's built through long-term energies. So I do feel like there's a need to, remain focused and disciplined and plan for the long term. You will be busy here coming up in the future, but you need to continue to follow through with your plan and move through this energy here. The Wheel of Fortune is showing up in the reverse, which just shows that it wasn't the right time. That doesn't mean to have this reflect on you. So maybe you were up for a promotion or a raise and they looked over you and you're like, what the fuck? Like, I've been here forever. Like, why don't I get it? Why did they give it to so-and-so? You know, or why are they postponing this? Don't worry, it's still coming in for you. There's something here that's meant for you. And it's destined. It's going to make you very happy. Show me the top of the deck. Yeah, the Hierophant in the reverse here. Things aren't meant to happen in a traditional way for you, Capricorn. Tell me about this new home, new car, big toy. You might be building a home, okay? For somebody here. It's been a long time coming. There could have been delays in this. Some of you guys might be moving here into a new home in the near future, and it's going to make you really happy. Five of Wands in the reverse. It's like somebody here has told themselves, once I have this home, once I have this car, once I have this motorhome, this boat, this motorcycle, my dream car, the Lamborghini, everything's going to be fine. Ten of Wands. But there has been a lot of burden getting here. Eight of Cups. And there was times where you really wanted to give up on this. You felt like there was no way that this was going to happen for you. And you're about to find out here in the near future that it is. It's meant for you. Keep putting in that hard work, okay? Eight of Pentacles here. Look at all the details. You were house shopping, now planning to be in one in July. Brittany, I wish you the best house ever, okay? It's I want you though to make sure that you are getting triple inspections and things of that sort here. You're really going into that Saturnian energy. Being thorough, spirit's saying, okay? That's for everyone. Be thorough in your search for a new car. Be thorough in the way that you are painting your home, redecorating your home, everything. All right, tell me about this expansion and growth. So this week is all about expansion and growth. Whether you're expanding your mindset, you're expanding beyond self-imposed limitations, you're expanding beyond societal limitations that you feel have been put over you, you're expanding your knowledge, okay, your resilience, anything. It's a week of expansion. Yeah, the Tower card. And you're not just about to shock yourself, you're about to shock everybody by the way that you're able to liberate yourself. Okay, there's something here about like liberation. Show me what we have here, please. And you've been so patient. Like, this has been a long time in the making. For some of you guys, it's like the past 7 months, the past 7 years. You've been on some sort of journey for a very long time. Waiting, like, when is it going to be my turn? When is it going to be my turn? When is it going to be my turn? And it's coming here. The Fool card. It's coming. You got it. It's coming, Capricorns. It is. Yours' energy feels like very calm, quiet, centered. Maybe some of you guys might be experiencing a little bit of like sad energy, or I don't know, just burnt out. And I get that. All right. Somebody out here, you're just like bouncing off the walls. Your energy is cute as hell, but yeah, that's not the overall predominant energy there for someone. All right. Keep in mind that we do have Neptune just moved into Aries today. Just to give a warning here, if you look over astrology, I mean, the whole point of astrology is so that we can make predictions, right? Based off of past experiences. If you think inflation's bad now, yeah, buckle up, bitches. It's about to get worse. So, just saying, inflation's about to get real bad in the economy. It is. And also, when it comes to buying houses, we've all been waiting for like the crash, right? The crash is coming. Trust me. Neptune in Aries is going to make sure of that. So, clean your house with ammonia first and then add Florida water to keep vibes positive. Peaceful fan puppy lover said. So whoever would like to take that advice. Let's go ahead and move into your guys' love life and see what's going on. Show me what we have here. Messages please for Capricorn's love life. Messages please for Capricorn's love life. Thank you. Engagement ring. Ooh. Kisses. Yeah. And wedding rings in the reverse. All right. Interesting. Okay. I haven't done it that way for a while. Capricorns, for some of you guys, there's this energy here. For my singles, Spirit wants to know, like, love is coming in for you guys, okay? I feel like you haven't been in any type of serious commitment for a while. You could have broken off some sort of engagement or something like that, or just long-standing, long-term relationship. And since then, you've been single. It's been kind of dry for you is what I'm seeing here. I feel like you're finding new ways to, like, love yourself, show up for yourself. You've been really taking care of yourself, which is absolutely beautiful. But there is something here around Cupid showing up and, you know, nailing that arrow in your ass. So it could be around Valentine's Day more so that this kind of comes around, but the energy is just like starting to be in your etheric field now. For my couples here, the reason I said this is interesting, I haven't done this way in a while, is because I'm picking up on singles and couples. Like I'm picking up on 2 different timelines. Couples, I really feel like it's getting serious, okay? You guys could get engaged if you're, not already, where it's like you might be planning to move in with a partner. There's a lot of like love between you and your partner right now. So that's exciting as well. Yeah, see, 2 different timelines. The Justice card, yeah. This is like where you're signing a contract, like a soul contract together, okay? So congratulations if you're getting engaged, signing a new lease together, buying a home together, whatever it may be for couples, okay? Show me my singles. Thank you. Yeah, singles. It's you have the 4 of Wands in the reverse. You could have broken up with somebody. You could have been divorced, broken off an engagement, moved out of the house from somebody like that you lived with at one point in time. Something like that. It was an ending. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio, or you could have Scorpio in your chart, but it was just an ending. It doesn't have to be Scorpionic energy at all. It just was transformative and life-changing, okay? Tell me about what was going on here with my singles. Thank you. The King of Wands, nice. And it almost like helped you build confidence in yourself again. Like you gained your confidence back after leaving this relationship behind. And it's everything that I already said. And now passion is returning to your life. Now, not just now, obviously, but it's just like this energy of like, now's the time for like new adventure, new passion, new energies to really come in. Butterflies could be significant to you, or the color orange, eating oranges could be significant as well. Tell me about Cupid's arrow. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody here, you're really comfortable, being single now. Like you're like, I don't want anything that's going to waste my time. And I totally respect that here. I don't feel that though. The Lover's card. I think that it's time for you to kind of take some action towards bringing love into your life in whatever formality, whether, inviting it. And it could be energetically. Like energetically, I invite somebody who's here for my highest good, who's going to empower me and love me through every single aspect and not require me to change who I am to be with them, right? Something healthy. Star card here. I'm telling you, there's something happening during this Aquarius season for you guys. I think I'm going to do Aquarius next. We'll see. I think I'm going to do that reading next. I kind of have been picking up a lot of Aquarius energy. Oh, you could be a Capricorn cusper. I forgot about that. Or you have like a lot of Aquarius in your chart, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's just because we're in Aquarius season. But the Star card here, there's something fated to come in. So let your guard down a little bit. Let your guard down a little bit, okay? I feel like you're wary or hesitant and you're like, yeah, she's not talking to me. Cranes could be significant, okay? Look at the spiritual meaning. There could be a lot of different animals around you guys, Capricorns. Pay attention to the animals around you. 10 of Pentacles. What? Wow. Okay, you have the Star card, the 10 of Pentacles here, the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands. Like, you've got really good energy coming in towards you. There is some sort of long-term partnership that is coming in towards you, and you don't see it coming. If that's something that you want, and you're like, yeah, I am open to love in my life. If it's meant for me, it's meant for me. Like, cool. But it's like, give energetic permission. That's a way of like letting your guard down, okay? Give energetic permission here. Couples, you guys might be going to somebody else's wedding, or this could be like some sort of double date also that I'm getting, all right? There's somebody here being nosy in like your engagement or your business with you and your partner. So just be mindful of that. Yeah, healing heart energy is showing up here. But again, otherwise, you guys look really good. And then singles, again, you're free from like toxic relationships or certain addictions and patterns. So trust yourself to allow love in this next cycle, okay? All right, let's go ahead and see what we have to close this out. I left a whole card over here. You are being protected from harm, okay? Oh, vultures? No, baby, I've got vultures all over the place. I live in Texas. Are you kidding me? They're a protected bird out here because they clean up tragedy. Vultures clean up tragedy. Let me say that again. vultures clean up tragedy. I was seeing them so much that I was like, what is this? Like, vultures are very protective. They have a type of acid within their stomach that is able to break down rotting meat. Okay? So you have to understand, they're a very spiritual bird. It does represent a death and a rebirth, but it doesn't mean that anybody's going to die in your life, or that you're going to die, okay? It's a cleanup of this energy. It's a renewal of this energy. It's a repurposing of this energy. And it's very, very, very sacred. Now, of course, everybody's going to have their different meanings, and you're more than welcome to choose what fits for you, what resonates with you. But as somebody here who was seeing them as soon as I moved to Texas over and over and over again, they're literally right up in my neighborhood, like everywhere, every day. I was like, okay, what is this? Do I need to protect myself? So I went into a deep meditation about it, and that's what I received, and it made me feel so much better. Yeah, home in my Florida daily. Exactly. And I can promise you, I'm not under any attack. There's nothing here. It's just like, when you see it, there might be a bit of spiritual cleansing that's happening. Maybe it's a spiritual protection, okay? Maybe you have alchemized or transmuted something that was a bit heavier, that a lot of people can't handle because they don't have the proper enzymes within themselves to break that down alchemically, right? Energetically. But you do, and it's transforming for you here. It's that transformation, that rebirth from that transformation. So sit with it and see what spirit tells you, because everyone's going to perceive things a little bit differently, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah, I've got crows in my yard. I've got tons of birds. There was a blue jay the other day. I've got those cute red ones. They are always eating out of my yard. We've got squirrels, raccoons. I live in the woods, though, you guys. I got everything. So, I mean, naturally, yeah, there's going to be vultures where there's other animals. And then there's also lots of animal bones. And if you're an animal bone collector like me, I love, getting them and cleaning them up and everything like that. So I see the purpose of a vulture, and I'm so grateful for them because they leave bones behind for me that are nice and clean. And I'm like, yay, new bones for the altar. All right. But anyways, Capricorns, let's go ahead and shut this out. Okay, this is an important person in your life, and you'll receive clarity soon, okay? So I do feel like whoever this person that's currently in your life or coming into your life, Capricorns, is going to be very important to you. We have, you are not seeing clearly, okay, and transform your burdens into blessings, alchemy, which is interesting with the vulture talk and then the alchemy coming up here. It's important to, instead of manifesting with fear or seeing things as negative omens, rather see them as alignment and what you're wanting to manifest for you. Okay, we have forgive them and release yourself. So this could be, again, whoever ate their words in a sense of, they didn't see you properly or correctly. Forgiveness is, again, not for the other person at all. It's about releasing yourself from carrying some sort of burden that's energetically not yours, right? And then we have connect with your inner child, have some fun, Capricorns, go be inspired by life again, go swing on a swing set, go, play at a park, make a mud pie, throw a fucking snowball if you got hit with a snowstorm like all of us did. And then free yourself from destructive thoughts. You are magic. Bottom of the deck here is acknowledge how much you do. So many people appreciate you. And top of the deck, we do have evil eye. All right, it's just evil eye because they're eating their own words right now. Misery, wants something to blame outside. People want humans. It's a human thing. Humans want something to blame outside of themselves for the reason that they're experiencing things in their life. It's not always necessarily the truth, though. I love you, Capricorns. That's the message I've got for you. I think I'm going to do Aquarius next, so I'll see you there. Bye.